Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Home Leisure Direct News. My name's Ben and we've got an absolute bumper packed edition for you today. There's been so much good stuff that's happened since we last saw you that we've got to try and cram it into one show for you here today. So we're going to start off with the World Snooker Championships, which of course ended on the 2nd of May. Then we're going to cast our eye over the long anticipated Ghostbusters Stern Pinball machine and then tie that in also with our recent Pinball League meeting that we had here in Bristol. And then just to finish things off, we're going to talk about the new Captain America Civil War movie and of course Game of Thrones. What is going on in Game of Thrones? So whatever you do, don't change channel, sit tight and we'll speak to you soon. So guys, I hope you all had a fantastic bank holiday weekend and you're all fully refreshed for the week ahead. What a great weekend of sport, by the way. Not only did Leicester win the Premiership football title, but of course we had the Snooker Championships on the bank holiday Monday. So there were some amazing moments throughout the Snooker Championships, including this superb break from Barry Hawkins. But also on top of all of that was of course the well-anticipated final where Mike Selby went against Ding Junhui. Now what a great final it was, and if you missed any of it, don't worry, sit back and soak up some of these highlights.
What's a hit? Where's the cue ball going? Behind the black? Yes! Unbelievable!
A gimme by any means, but it's the one that will give him the title. And it's there. And he points back to...
Once again, your champion, Mike Selby!
Now I'm sure you'll agree what an amazing final it was, and again congratulations to Mark from all of us here at Home Leisure Direct. Now we had a promotion running right the way throughout the Snooker Championships that was due to end on Monday the 2nd of May, tied in with of course the Cup final. Now what we've decided to do is spread that final week right the way up until the 8th of May, where any table you buy from us we're going to chuck in a free set of snooker balls, so not only can you play pool on your new table, but you can also enjoy some snooker as well. So here we are in our Bristol showroom next to the Stern Ghostbusters Pinball machine I was just telling you guys about, and as you can see this is the Pro version. So there's three different versions. You get the Pro, the Premium and the LE. This one is the Pro version, okay? So let's check out the back glass that we've got here in the artwork in the Translight. So obviously it's Ghostbusters, you can see the four Ghostbusters, you've got Slimer, you've also got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, as well as the Ecto one down here, which is really nice. So all the artwork was completed by Zombie Yeti and it looks absolutely stunning. As you make your way down onto the DMD area and the speakers, really nice touch here. Egons don't touch, I do like that. And then make your way down onto the playfield itself. There's a whole load of different toys on here. So obviously you've got your flippers, loads of really cool artwork and lights and extra touches. You've got various different shots and potholes to get down into, various ramps to go shooting through. Slimer, he actually comes down onto the playfield and gets involved. You've also got Mr. Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man just sneaking over the back there, where you can see the skyscrapers, and then of course you've got the iconic Ghostbusters headquarters there as well. Very quickly, check it out because this machine is loud.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, Tex.
And it makes some great noises. So we'll only play one ball. So Slimer is straight down onto the field of play here. There, he likes that. That's another great thing about it. They've actually got sound bites and sound clips from the movie. So you've got the actors, you've got Bill Murray and the other actors throughout the movie. Oh, I've just lost the ball already. Well, that was harsh. I wasn't really paying much attention there. So it's an amazing machine, as you can see. Loads of colour, loads of great graphical pieces in the DMD. You've got some really good sound bites as well. So if you're unsure...
Use your skill shot.
Thank you. If you're unsure and you want to come down and check it out for yourself, then remember we're open 6 days a week. Everything is set to free play, and it would be my honour to show you around the machine. So come down, check it out for yourself. So following on from the Ghostbusters pinball machine, let's keep it pinball related. So we were proud to be able to host the South West Pinball League's recent tournament here in our Bristol showroom. Now we had over 25 players turn up and pit their skills against each other across a whole array of different machines, and of course including the new Stern Ghostbusters machine, where the record set on the day was a mouth-watering 425 million. an unbelievable score, and that was set by Andrew Taylor. So if you missed out on that amazing event, don't panic, don't worry, you don't need an invite to come down and play the machines. They are all set to free play, and we often have over 20 to 25 machines in stock that you can come down, play and enjoy. So what you're waiting for, come down and visit us here in Bristol and check out the machines and decide which one you like the look of. Now we thought we'd end the show on a real high, so we're going to celebrate the excitement of the new cinema and TV blockbusters that are out there currently in May and of course for the summer. So first off, we'll have a look at Captain America Civil War, but we've got to warn you guys, there are a few spoilers in this whole segment that we're going to talk to you about, so please, if you are sensitive to spoilers, don't blame me, please don't be grumpy with me, just switch off, grab a cup of tea. However, if you want to stick around for the ride, sit tight. Now, if I said to you Captain America and Iron Man, you would probably automatically assume that I was talking about a forthcoming Avengers movie. However, in the latest Marvel installment, Captain America Civil War, we actually get to see those two superheroes fight against each other. So there's been some bad blood for a while, but now it's boiled over into an absolute out-and-out brawl. So both sides picking their team, and for the first time in cinematic history, we also get Spider-Man added to the roster. So not only will you get to see Cap, Falcon, Spider-Man and Tony Stark, but there's a whole host of Marvel superheroes in what promises to be the best Marvel superhero film to date. So if you haven't seen it, get yourself down the cinema and watch it, and if you have seen it, leave us your comments and tell us what you think. Are you Team Cap or are you Team Iron Man? Now, if comic books are not your thing and you don't like the look of Captain America or Spider-Man or any of those movies, then let's look at something a little bit darker and a little bit more gothic. And I'm talking about Game of Thrones. So winter has returned and we are on our way right now to Spoiler City. So if you haven't watched season 5, you haven't watched season 6, you need to pause this and just leave the room, okay? Because it's going to get a little bit feisty. So, for those of you that have seen it, what is happening currently in the world of Game of Thrones? Now, for me, I've waited 12 months to find out if the hero Jon Snow is coming back, and for the first time, it looks like Jon Snow is back in the land of kind of living. There's something about him that's brought back to life. So there's lots of different theories on his ancestry. Is he a Targaryen? Is he Baratheon? Is he actually Stark? We just don't know that yet, but what we do know is that I think Jon Snow is coming back. If you've got a different view, then leave your comment in the box below and we'll take a look at it and see what we think. However, if you've got more information that you want to read up on, whether it be Captain America Civil War or indeed Game of Thrones, we've got a Pinball Civil War guide on our blog. The link description is below. Or we've got the Ultimate Player's Guide to Game of Thrones, because of course there's a stunning Game of Thrones pinball machine, and if you want to read up on that, again, the link is in the description below. But I think Jon Snow's back, but is he back to stay? Is it going to be a cruel twist? We just don't know. But stay tuned and let's find out. So that's it, guys, for another episode. Thanks very much for stopping by and of course tuning in. So our question for this week is, are you Team Captain, are you Team Iron Man, or are you Team Snow? So hashtag it, who is your team? Team Cap, Iron Man or Team Snow? Now before we dash off, remember you can follow us right the way across the social media spectrum, from Instagram to YouTube to Facebook, and you'll find some really good stuff on our Facebook page, like this little sneaky clip here.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
Cool, so that's it for me. Have yourselves a great week. We'll look forward to seeing you guys soon. Anything you need, give us a shout. Keep yourself safe, and we'll speak soon. Oh. Thoughts? Get filming. Here comes Jess. Jess is coming in. Anything to add to that, Jess? So much has happened since we last saw you that we've got an absolute jumper. They're not jumpers.
No, they're not jerseys.
They're not it's a bumper packed, not a jumper packed.
No.
Okay, so we're not going to get sweaters out and say, here's a nice knitted cardigan.